Hello, everyone out there in internet land. This is Chris Bezak, and this week I'm going to try a new type of video. It's kind of like a deck recon video. Um, Reason I'm doing this is I've been having a conversation on YouTube with someone named Amazing Pie. By the way, great name. I'm sure the pie is amazing, but he's a new player and was asking me what type of decks he should play. Total monster because of two reasons. They're relatively cheap to build, and they stay in the metagame for a while because, well, they're in Block 6. Block 6 is not going to rotate out of core for a while. So, the deck I came up with is Gurgle Murgle Hunter Rush. As you can see, his flip is pay 8, or he's free to flip if you dealt 8 or more damage to the opposing hero in one turn. By the way, you're never going to pay 8 for his flip. You're always going to get the alternate cost. On the back, he says all monster allies you control have ferocity. So the whole point of the deck is we're trying to flip him as soon as possible. So see here, I built this deck with the idea that you're a newer player. Um, a lot of the rares in the deck are on the cheaper side, so you should be able to just buy them outright. Uh, but there is one guy who is pretty expensive to get, and he's this guy right here, Prince Xavius. He's pretty expensive to get. He's about $40, somewhere around there. I don't expect to get you to get any of this card if you're a new player. Getting four of these at $40 a piece, that's a hit on the wallet. But if you can get this guy, I say get him in the deck. He's basically a pretty good three drop. See here. Another hard rare that's going to be the pickup is this guy Snaggle. Problem is, he only comes from the Crafting Redemption program. You need 24 of any World Breaker uh, archaeology fragments to trade him in. So he's pretty vital to the deck, so you're going to need him. He's only about $6 on metamart.com, so not too bad. Uh, Another rare, uh, pretty good for the deck, is Giblin Discrounger. He's a 2-drop 4/2. You can res him every turn. He gets in there for the beats. If your hero's flipped, that's basically every turn he's going to hit him for 4. Another rare you need here is Boomer. Uh, he's not a monster, sadly, but he's the best 2-drop in the game, arguably. He's a 2-drop 3/3 that deals 1 to something every turn. Can't pass that up. Another rare is needed for the deck, Concussive Barrage. Uh, Concussive Barrage can either get rid of allies that are in your way that have Protector, hit their hero to maybe help you flip, or just win you the game outright. There's some games are won because you just drew 2, 3, possibly your fourth Concussive Barrage. And the last rare you're going to need to scrounge up is this guy, Faceless Watcher. He's kind of a mixed bag. If you can't bring him out, just use him as a resource then. Um, but if you can bring him out and you're already flipped, it could just be like pay 3, you take 6 out of nowhere. So those are your rares. They're all Giblin Death Grounders, about $8. Uh, Barrage 5, Boomer, Faceless Watcher 4. Look at the quest you'll probably run in this deck. Siege to their demise. That's simple. You can set it early. It helps you set up your draws. You can play a 1-drop and then flip this to hopefully get your good cards for turn 2. If you're not against us, pay 1. They either take 3 or you draw the card. Win-win either way. Can also help you flip if they decide their hero wants to take 3. Remember that. So, other question you might want to think about playing, Wake into Their Destruction. It's easy. Basically, two costs, draw a card in this deck. Those are the quests you probably want to run. Let's look at some allies here. Let's start off with an ally that's really important to flip on turn 2, Baby Murloc. The idea with Baby Murloc is on turn 1 you play Baby Murloc and either Jadefire Scout or Snaggle right up here, because the idea is Snaggle plus Baby Murloc or Jade Fire plus Baby Murloc equals 4 damage to their hero on turn 2. So, and then after you deal 4 to them, you can follow it up with Faceless Sapper here. Hopefully you hit his Enrage, you hit their hero for another 4, that's 8, or you play Monster Strike on turn 2, that is also 8 damage, and then you can flip. If you ever flip on turn 2, I don't think you can lose the game. It's pretty hard then. Um, Another ally we got here is this guy here. He's Jade Fire Hellcaller. He's 3 costs. He either deals 4 to their hero when he comes into play, or they have to discard a card not to take 4. Either way, you win. It might help you flip. So, uh, I also have Jade Fire Satar in the deck. He's just a solid 2-drop. He might be pumped up. This is probably a card that if you get some Presence of Xavius, you want to cut some of these out and put in Presence of Xavius in this place. Lastly, I put in Harpy Monarch. This card is kind of iffy. If you run against an Ice Barrier deck, if they play Ice Barrier on you, it's really tough for you to get through. It stops you from flipping. But that's your answer. But if you can get some Prince of Xaviuses, you probably want to use him. Instead of cut out some Harpy Monarchs or Jadefire Hellcaller. Another card you might think of play is there's a 3-drop 4/4 that can only hit their hero. But yeah, this is about the bare bones of the deck. If you think there's some other card that you like in the deck, well, put it in. But this gets you started right here. I thank everyone out there in internet land for watching. Please rate, subscribe, leave comments, tell your friends, tell them to subscribe too, and I hope to see you next time.